What's going on, guys? It's Kuday here, and welcome back to an upcoming challenges and events video. So we just did one. it just happened. But we're back here again because there's more news. More news equals more coverage. And this is the information that I was just praying for. When is update 5.3 potentially going to drop? Let's get into this. So last video, we covered the release of the Classic Tower Normal. It'll be releasing on February 9th at 9 AM Central Time. And it'll be going on for 59 days. But now, the Classic Tower Fatal is planned. And let's have a look at the tower. The first thing we are going to cover is Relic Hunt. Because Relic Hunt will be returning, and I've been getting a ton of comments asking about Relic Hunt. Relic Hunt is one of my favorite game modes in Mortal Kombat Mobile, and hopefully I can actually play it on my beginner account because, well, it's hard. Assassin Jade, she's deadly. Relic Hunt will be returning on February 16th at 11 AM Central Time, going on for exactly 7 days, ending on February 23rd at 11 AM Central Time. This is where we can get Shao Kahn maxed. Hopefully I take advantage of it this time. Hopefully. So guys, let's have a look at Classic Tower Normal and Classic Tower Fatal. But Classic Tower Fatal will be starting on February 16th at 9 AM Central Time. And it'll be going on for 37 days, ending on March 24th at 9 PM Central Time. Guys, we have to talk about this one. We have to talk about this one. This is the biggest change to MK Mobile, as we know. The tower itself has not been altered in any way, shape, or form. The bosses are the exact same. It's when you get to the rewards that the tower has been changed drastically. Instead of having Blackjack and Tremor, Ace of Dave's Joker, characters like that, it now has a string of classic characters, which is fitting because this is called the Classic Tower for a reason. It's classic. Every character is in a classic state. However, there is a character that is missing in the programming. They have an extra character slot for this reward pool, and it's just not there. It's not filled in. And the only way it can be filled in is for us to get a game update, for them to add whatever character is supposed to go in that slot. But for now, it's just blank. And we're going to talk about the possible theories, and I already covered some of that in my previous video, but because we know the date Classic Tower is going to be releasing, that's it's changing my theory a little bit. So here's the other things. We have Geek Defense, Movie Set Star, you know, all the normal gears. And by the way, are these gears good? First off, Geek Defense. Yes, Geek Defense is a wonderful gear, especially when you have it maxed out. 60% chance to gain regeneration after performing special attack 2. It's super useful to just keep spamming SP2 and getting regen over and over and over again. I can see Joker just dominating with this piece. If you put a bunch of like reduced power cost and this in this gear, yeah, you're gonna be dominating. Another good one is, oh geez, another good one, Restless Ninja Figure. I like this one. 70% resistance to all debuffs for the user while the opponent is affected by snare or curse. So as long as you keep snaring them, which Scorpion can easily do, as long as you have the right Scorpion, you can just keep spamming snare over and over and over again. That should actually be useful. But this is the friendship gear for Scorpion, and friendship gear for him, it's decent. It's decent. Now, is the epic movie set star good? Yeah, I'd say so. Any blind for tagging, 20 seconds. Goro comes in and he does some damage, keeps coming in and out, in and out, in and out. 50% chance to apply stun. It's pretty decent, but it's not my favorite gear, and the only reason why is just because it's extremely luck based, and it's just a big giant Goro. What's he doing? What's Big Man doing? Lastly, Rock and Bowling Stones, arguably one of the best gears in this tower. Team gains 35% unblockable attacks for everybody on the team. Amazing. And each acquired bar of power tagged in grants user 2% speed boost. So you just constantly keep stacking speed for bar power. So if you have a character that gets bar power fast, you get speed fast, fast, fast. Yeah, Rock and Bowling Stones is just simply amazing. Now, how about the rare gears? Let's talk about the rares. Firstly, Craftsman Pride. I think this one's okay. It's just a nice evasion gear. It's a rare compared to having to get a maxed epic like Valorant Jacket, but I don't really like dodging gears. I only use them every now and then from time to time. Restless Ninja's Call to Arms. This gear is so much better than the epic in my opinion. Chance to snare 10 seconds after performing special attack 1. Perfect. Just keep spamming snare over and over and over again with Scorpion. 25% chance to steal 5% opponent's max power on basic critical hits. So you just continuously steal power. It's a really annoying animation, and yeah. Yeah, no one likes it. Nobody likes it. The last gear to go over before, and the last gear besides commons is Rockin' Token. What about this one? Yeah, I would say I would say the rares are way more efficient and better than most of the epics in this tower. So like these two gears right here are so much better than the epic variants. But the gears that do hold up are Rockin' Bowling Stones. So that one actually holds up. And also Geek Defense. I like these Geek Defense. But these two, they're just kind of eh. They're not the best gears in the game. Definitely not. And the boss fights. Now this is one of the hardest towers in MK Mobile when it was released. But now that time's gone on, I don't think it's the hardest, but I think it's definitely up there. The crashing was incredible. There was a lot of crashing when this tower first came out. It was known as one of the buggiest towers in MK Mobile. Yeah, they had to basically extend the tower for another 30 or 40 days because of how many people were crashing and stopped progress. They have never done that ever again. 40 days was a huge extension to give to the Fatal Tower. So that's why it's a big deal. It is a huge deal, this tower's crashing issues. So hopefully this time around, there's no bugs. Or if there's bugs, it's not going to be like permanent life altering. Before we move on to about like updates and the new character that might be coming here soon, let's talk about the reward 3. So just like the normal classic tower, you also have a chance of pulling banners and titles for Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year is the Chinese celebration. The all-inclusive name is definitely Lunar New Year. But yeah, Lunar New Year is celebrated with all these different banners and icons in MK Mobile. Perfect. Here's the issue. Classic Tower Fatal shouldn't be ready for release. This absent character should not be there. The only way this tower drops without there being an update is if the extra character that's missing is not actually missing, and they just made a complete bozo mistake when they were creating the tower and made a typo, put the wrong character in that glitched it, or if they just missed a character slot. Because in its current state, this tower will in fact work and it will not crash the game. You should still receive any one of these character cards. I don't know if the game would crash if it was trying to pull a character that wasn't in this reward pool. But if it is a mistake, then this tower is going to be dropping on the 16th, and we're going to have no update until probably after this Comet Pass. Where's the next Comet Pass, speaking of? Looks like it's not dropped yet. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Or, here's the thing, guys. There might be an update very soon. Update 5.3. Or 5.2.1. We're not 100% certain just yet. But 5.3 may be dropping soon. Because to fill that extra character slot in this tower, we need an update. And the character may be Classic. I have gone over this, and I've gone over predictions of what this Classic character might be. Or whether they're even going to put a Classic character in here to follow the scheme. They could just put an MK1 Shang Tsung or an MK1 Sub-Zero. We have no idea what to expect. But what we can say for certain, is that it has to be a diamond character if they're going to put one in here. Because they don't put gold in a freaking Fatal Tower. They don't do that. They've never done that. The worst we ever got was Cassie Cage in a normal tower. That's it. But guys, that's all I can say for now. I've gone over so many different character predictions that I've kind of exhausted myself. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to predict what kind of classic character could drop, or classic movie, or if you think that an MK1 is going to be coming, what you might think it's going to be. But that is the fatal release date for Classic Tower, and also a description of all the gears and my personal opinions on them. This is a great tower to farm. I highly recommend beginners play this tower start to finish, especially the normal tower, because it's going to be a lot easier. But if there is crashing, then we're all out of luck. Nobody's going to have any mercy. Nobody. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And yeah, peace out.